Hello, hello, and hello once again. And welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? With your girl, Jocelyn M. McGuire, the creator and host for your entertainment purposes. Okay? Listen, I'm so glad you guys come in today. Remember to do this like and share. What I say, like and share. Show that you actually do care. And once again, I want you to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Jocelyn N. McGuire. All right? Press that subscription bell. All right? You know, I got a long line. It says subscription. It got a little bell on the end of it. Press it. That way you'll never miss another episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Listen, my goal is to see individuals overcome with the truth. Listen, the truth will set you free, or the truth will make you free. But however, the key word is this: free. All right. So let's dive right on in. Tag somebody, get them on in here. Tell them it's that time. It's that time. Oh, it's that time. Right, see, I got on my red. See, I got on red. Well, what's coming up, right? That Valentine's Day thing they celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's coming up. Yeah, for the weekend. So uh, yeah, look okay. They look all right. Yeah, that's it's red and gold. Yeah, got my fro. Yeah. Now just trying to look halfway decent. You know what I mean? Halfway decent, halfway decent. But however, once again, thank you all for joining in. We have got a hot topic tonight. Somebody say hot topic, a hot topic tonight. Clout chasing or clout erasing. All right. Clout chasing or clout erasing. Which one is it? Well, audience is glad to hear about that hot topic tonight. And we're going to talk about it. And let me tell you guys about this hot topic and how I come up with this particular topic. Okay. The past week, there was a video um, that went viral from Trump, okay, from Trump, and it you picked it Obama's, in a way that's degrading for us Black people. It was degrading and unnecessary, is what I would have to say. And so now, this clout chasing or clout erasing, all right? Let's get the definition of clout, okay? Clout is an individual that's highly viewed as an influencer, okay, or a person of power. They are very popular. That's clout. A person that has highly influence, a person of power, and a very popular person. All right. They are admired by many, but viewed um, by most as being hated. All right. Um, so then we have what we call the clout chasers and the clout erasers. Either you want to be a part of the clout, or you want to be the clout. Okay. Do you know anyone that's desperate for clout? I'll let that sit there. Do you know anyone that is desperate for clout? Want that recognition, want that power. They want to be the influencer, the only one. All right. This is this clout. Either you chase it or you erase it. All right. Now, when you chase the clout, you either want to be a part of that clout. Okay. And some people go along with being a part of that clout regardless whether that cloud is right, wrong, or indifferent. It makes them no different about if this person that is considered their clout, that they are liars and cheaters. It does not really matter about their moral standards or their views or values when you are that cloud chaser. You want to be a part of the cloud. Now, we have, like I said, do you know of anyone that desperate for clout? I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. Can you handle the truth? Do you know of anyone that is desperate for clout? They're desperate. They will go by all means necessary to play dirty, dirty in order to receive this clout. All right. And when we view the video that was posted of the Obamas, no, it was very degrading, very degrading. So this clout um, issue can become a dangerous thing, really, a dangerous thing. Now that it was posted, I would have to say that when you always are down down talking an individual, okay, even though this individual has done well, they have done good, and they are an influencer and they have power, and yet you keep them on your lips, and it's always something negative. It sounds like to me Obama is living rent free in your head. So this clout now, what now? This clout. Some people would go to extremes um, to gain clout. Mhm. They go to extremes to gain clout. If that means I have to say wicked things about you so that I can gain clout and that I can have power, so that I can be an influencer, then that's what you do. That's to gain clout. And people, people, whenever you talk to someone and they are always got that person on their lips, coming, the words coming through their tongue and passing through the lips. And it seems like to be an ongoing thing. Let's go through that. It should be an ongoing thing with them, um, in order for them to be viewed as the person of power and influence. When you have this person that's trying to persuade you that they have the clout, that they have the clout, uh, then you will pick up on their desperation. Mhm. You pick up on the desperation of being recognized and being viewed as a person that you want to be interested in, a person that holds your very attention. Uh, the person that that can influence you, mhm, that can influence you, that can sway you, more or less, can sway you from your positive views of another certain individual. They can persuade you um, to change your mind about that particular individual because they do not want that individual to continue to be an influencer among the American people. Did I say a mouthful there? I think I did. I gotta take a little sip on that. Mmm, truth goes down so well. But then we got people, and I personally know uh, individuals that are clout groupies. That's a clout groupie, okay? I just making this stuff up, y'all. That's a clout groupie, and this clout groupie individual, they wants to be with the people they think are popular. Okay, very popular. That's part of having clout. They want that's that clout. They want to be with that person that's an influencer. They want to be with that person because they think they have power. All right. We got a comment coming in here on Facebook. Uh, she said, "Yes, you did. I said a mouthful there." All right. So we got these individuals, y'all. So we got these individuals that will uh, tag along. Uh, no, these clout groupies. All right, they're gonna swing right with what's going on with the clout person. All right, because they want to be a part of it. I mean, they get nothing in return, maybe a little social status recognition. Oh, they hang with such a person. Oh yeah, they're with them all the time. Yeah, they hang around with them like Maj Mirage, Taj Mirage, the people that group people that hang around you all the time. Yeah, sucking up to you. Yeah, them individuals. Yeah, those are clout groupies. And it doesn't even matter that the person that has the clout is a liar. Mhm. It doesn't even matter the person that has the clout is a liar. And they could be a known liar. They can be a known they can be a known liar, known for lying. They're known for it. But yet people will follow the influencer, the power, the popular one that lies, schemes, and bamboozle individuals. They will do that. They will try to get in the good grace of the clout individual. They get in their good graces. They'll do things for them just to be a part of the group, just to be a part of it, just to say, oh, yes, I know them. Just to say, oh, yes, I've been there with them. Just to say, oh, yes, I follow them. Wherever they go, I go where they go. And yada, 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 this, that, and the other. Yeah, you you want to be in the cloud because you can't have your own cloud. So then you be part of their cloud, or you can have your own cloud and you would try to erase the clout of another individual. You would try to erase the clout of another individual. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back row. You would try to erase the clout of an individual because you believe their clout outshadows your clout. Yes, I said it. They believe that your 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 clout outshadows their clout. Okay, we have a comment here. She said they do that because their hearts are the same. Woo, that is good, Cynthia. Because their hearts are the same. They got that same type of wickedness. Yeah, I said it. Got that same type of wickedness going on. So their hearts are the same. They lie. Mhm. They scheme. They backbite. Yeah. Uh-huh. They flip flip it over the narrative to fit them. So that means they lie, they manipulate. So yes, they have the same heart. That that's a good one. They have the same heart. And this is why they are attracted to this particular individual because they do have the same heart. They got, I guess they call that law of attraction. They gravitate to the same thing that pulls them together. Wow. They got that same heart. So there are a lot of individuals that will follow the guy we call the president. They will follow him and they will root him on, even when he's wrong on a lot of things. He may have on two left shoes and it still looks like it's right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He may have his jacket on backwards and people think it looks right. Just like he had the Bible upside down. Did anybody see that? Or you say 2 Corinthians? And people go along with it. They go along with it. They won't even try to correct you because of the power they think you have and the things that you may do to them. Because there seems to be no penalties, consequences. There seems to be no accountability for your actions. There's no accountability for your words that you speak. There's no accountability for what you're doing. Okay, we got one more. Here we go. Um, they're just preaching the truth. Oh, she said, you're just preaching the truth. Now, listen, Cynthia. I gotta tell it like it is. I gotta tell it like it is. I gotta tell it like it is. And since you use that word preaching, listen. Since you use the word preaching, since you use that word preaching, this is that listen, this is how a lot of churches, all right, a lot of these churches are based off of lies. Okay, I mean, based off of lies. I mean, these are like professional liars that seem to have the influence, that seems to be very popular, that seems to have some power or or persuasion. So yeah, so these people are clout individuals as well, and they would like to keep their clout. So in order to keep their clout, they will continue to lie. They will continue to manipulate. They will continue not to speak the truth of the whole matter. They will continue to do these things. They will continue to do these things. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Uh, like Cynthia said, they have the same heartbeat. They have the same heartbeat. You know, was it last week or week before last? I said if a lie had a stench, if a lie had a stench, would people leave the premises? Or would they still sit there in the stench while someone else may be standing up to leave? And they may say to him, do you smell that stench? It's the indication that it is a lie that's coming out of their mouth. And it stinks to the high heavens, all right? But however, some people will remain seated, seated in the stench. They will not move. They can smell it. They may even see the foul smell. But will they remove themselves? No, 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 no. You'll find people will not remove themselves. You know why they will not remove themselves? Because they have the same heart. They had the Cynthia, that was good. They had the same heart. This is how their heart beat. Their heart beat with lies. Their heart beat with corruption. Hey, that's just the way it is. That's just how it goes down. They will continue to remain in the stench, even though they smell a lie. They know it's a lie, but yet you will continue to back up that lie. You will, well, I say continue to back it up. What I mean is, you will continue to attend their shenanigans. You will continue to attend their church. You will continue to attend whatever they got going on. You will continue to support whatever they need you to support because you got the same rotten heartbeat. Your heartbeat is the same. Your heartbeat is the same, and you will continue to be this way because evidently you don't think much about yourself. Ooh. You don't think that much about yourself. Thank you very much. You don't think highly of yourself. So, since you do not think highly of yourself, you will stay with corruption, lies, deceit, bamboozlement, trickery. You will continue to stay within that circle. That circle. No matter what's going on. No matter what's going on, no matter what lies they throwing at you, and you accept them. Something's very wrong here. Something is very wrong. Something is very wrong when you have a person that is in leadership, okay? That's in leadership that can speak to the nations, right? That has that platform of reaching billions of people. And this person has that influence and has that power that they can do anything they want. They can say anything they want. They can be caught in a lie. Caught in a lie. All these things they have done and will continue to do until the people come together and they will have to say enough is enough. This is the reason why we have different laws and bylaws in the Constitution, these things in place, so that they can use these different methods and ways to have you to sit down. And that is called what? To be impeached. To be impeached. Impeach. To be impeached. People, you don't realize it, but we have got the power. We got the power. We got the spending power. Oh, yeah. We have got the spending power. You better believe that. We have got the power. See, but there's one thing about it. Here's the key. Here's the key. The key is this. We have to stick together like glue. We have to come together and stick together in order to get things to change. We as the people must unite. We must unite and become one. One people, one voice of power and influence, because we hold the power. I'm not just talking about the song Black Power. I'm talking about we hold the power. The only thing that we need to do as a people, we need to what? Come together. We need to stand together. We need to be on what we would call one accord. And when we become one accord, we will become one voice, not any voice, but the voice of power. We will become the voice of influence. We will become the voice of change. Can you handle the truth? We just need to come together. Come together for what's right. Stand against what's wrong and come together for what is right. If we were to do that, if we were to come together and stand together for what is right, then guess what? We will not see these terrible injustices that are occurring around our country. Got another comment here. Cynthia said, that's the problem. That's the problem. We don't stick together to achieve anything. So, how do we do it? Wow. It's a problem. We do not stick together to achieve the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is that we want justice. We are tired of injustice. Tired of injustice. We want justice. So we have got to stick together. And the question on the floor right now is, how do we do it? How do we do it? One more time for the people in the back row. How do we do it? How do we come together as a people, as a whole, as power, as influence, as change? How do we do it? First, and this is what I'm thinking, that we have to have a mind change. We need to change our mindset. It seems as though the people that can cause the miraculous change has the mindset of a crab. Yes, I said it. The mindset of a crab mentality. You know, when you see crabs in a barrel, you see the crabs are reaching. They reaching, but as they reach, they pull down another crab. Because they're trying to reach and get out of the barrel. So while they're trying to achieve a goal of getting out, they will pull the others down. Now, we as a people need to change the mindset. We no longer need to have the crab mentality. We no longer need to have the Jim Crow mentality of being against each other. We need to come together and stop being against one another. Come together and be against what's wrong. Come together and be against the injustice. Come together. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Stop thinking awful, bad things towards each other. That's what's happening. We have the mindset of thinking bad towards each other because it's being inbred down inside of you for so long to be against one another. And this is the reason why we cannot come together and stand united. Because we have a negative thought towards our brothers and our sisters. I'm going to let that sit right there. I'm going to let that sit right there. Because we have a negative thought towards our brothers and our sisters. A negative thought. If we need to change our mindset, we need to do that. I don't know. Do we need to hear? Do we hear them? Do we need to hear more speeches in unity? Do we need to hear more speeches in the people coming together? Let's collaborate together. Do we need to hear more positive views of our people? Our people have contributed to this country. We're not slackers, as some would put it. We are very intelligent people, very gifted people. We are innovative people. But we got that problem of coming and staying and sticking together to make a change. Don't you know that prices would not be as high as they are if we stop buying? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. If we stop spending our money, because we got the power. Don't let them fool you. We spend more money we spend more money than any other nationality in this country of people that don't have money. Yeah, I said it. We're going to find that money. We're going to spend it. We got the power. We got the influence to change things. But in order for change to come about, we have got to stick together. We got to stick together. We must come as one. Come as one. Come as one. Come as one. Now, when that video was posted and it was degrading, that was last week. By this week, there should be major changes. There should be major changes occurring. Like somebody should have been getting the pink slip. Cynthia. She says, ooh wee. She said, ooh wee, you hitting the nail on the head. Listen, what can I say? Listen, I'm trying. Because I know. They say if you know better, then you'll what? You'll do better. If you know better, you'll do better. So my appeal to our people is what? You know better. So let's do better. Let's come together. Let's be united as one. Do you know that as you downgrade one another, you're downgrading your own self? Yes, you are. Oh, I'm nothing like them. Yeah, you just as much like them. You just as much like them. You know, they said this, that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If you don't take a stand, you'll fall for anything. And this seems to be the issue with our people. Not able to take a stand and being gullible for everything that comes along and eating it up. Oh, well, you know, this and this to me, this is a cop-out phrase that people will say, especially the Black people. Well, God will handle it. God will handle it. Yeah, I know God will handle it, but He got us down here for a reason. What is our purpose? To let everything that slide on by? Well, I'm not going to say anything. God's going to take care of it. Why are you here? What is your purpose? Why do you even have a voice? Why do you even have the ability to even form a sentence? Why do you even have the ability to even form a thought? God to take care of it. Why are we here? That sounds like this passive aggressive, something like that. Just it is what it is. No, you got a brain to think, to have thoughts, to have ideals. Why you have a brain? Why you have the ability of hearing? Why do you have the ability of seeing? Even if you're blind, you yet can see what's happening in the world. Even if you're deaf, you yet can hear what's happening in the world. And you have a voice. What the word says, and it says this, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and you don't want to use it. Yes, I said it. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, but you don't want to use it. We just let God take care of it. He's going to take care of you. You got the power to do so. When you think you put on this earth, just to sit down and do you? This to sit down and be quiet? This to sit down and be a rug? And people that walk and stomp and rub their nasty feet on you and they do nasty things to you? They do nasty things to you. You're like a rug. They wipe their nasty feet on you. They spit on you. They treat you any kind of way. But yet God gave you the ability of thinking, gave you the ability of a voice box, words form, come up out your mouth, through your tongue, in your teeth, through your lips. And you would sit back and say, well, let God take care of it. But yet you have power in the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. Why is that in there? Why is that in the Bible? It says life and death is in the tongue. Why? Because you can use your mouth. You can speak up for yourself. Why do we constantly want to be abused by a system that cares nothing about us? Why do we constantly want to be abused, mistreated, put on the back burner? Like we are of no people that don't have value. One thing I can say, if we all left the United States, they would suffer. The United States would suffer. They would suffer. And like I said, we have the power, people. We have the power. Listen. Tune in next time. I will be popping up. I am back. All right. Had a little internet problem there. But however, I will be coming back. I will be coming back and I will be speaking on some things because we need to change some things. We need to have a change. Yeah. Like you change your clothes and you put water on your body for a reason. Why you do that? For a reason, right? We need to have some changes to come about. That's what we need to do. All right, guys. Like I always say, listen, if you have a topic or a subject or something you just want me to talk about, let me know. There's an email. There's an email there. It's called handle can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth podcast at gmail.com? Can you handle the truth podcast at gmail.com? Can you handle the truth? And that's letter U. Podcast at gmail.com. All right. Listen, as I always say,